The film opens without a single line of dialogue, yet immediately pulls us into another world, a world where time seems to stand still. The first scene reveals a vast lake, emerald green, where our main character, let's call him the creator, is performing a task that seems to belong only on land, harvesting rice. But no, he is harvesting rice right on a floating raft in the middle of the lake. The image of the small man with a sickle in his hand, carefully cutting each bundle of golden rice, shows an absolute respect for the food source. He is not just surviving, he is living a regal life in his own way. And of course, a good movie cannot lack an impressive sidekick. Here, we have Mr. Black, the loyal dog with jet black fur. Mr. Black doesn't do much other than walk around with a solemn face, but that very presence is the humorous highlight. While the owner is sweating tears to harvest, Mr. Black walks back and forth on the raft like a chairman inspecting the construction site, occasionally glancing to see if the employee is working seriously. After the poetic rice harvest, the plot shifts to a more dramatic phase: construction. The creator leaves the comfort of the water surface to enter the bamboo forest. He swings his machete. Each stroke is an affirmation of human strength against nature. He does not cut indiscriminately. He selects the oldest, straightest bamboo trunks. The decisiveness in every action shows that this is a master craftsman, an engineer without a degree, but with surplus experience. He is nurturing a big plan to turn the simple raft into a true floating fortress. We continue to follow this guy in the process of transforming his home. This is the segment that makes viewers marvel at the wisdom of the ancients. He doesn't use a single metal nail or a drop of glue. It is all the art of mortise and tenon joinery. He chisels holes in the bamboo trunk, splits small bamboo strips as pins, and locks them together. This connection is so sure that I believe even in stormy weather, this raft will still proudly ride the waves. During a break from the stressful work, he decides to treat himself to lunch. He starts a fire right on the raft, a bold act of playing with the fire god. To grill the clams he caught, watching the clams open their mouths, the sweet juice boiling inside, and Mr. Black's craving eyes beside him, we see a very peaceful everyday moment. Mr. Black sits there, tail wagging slightly, eyes glistening as if to say, "Boss, is it done yet? I've been waiting for a while now." After the meal, the work continues. He starts erecting pillars, roofing. Watching the way he climbs nimbly on the precarious bamboo frames, I feel like he is a circus artist performing on his own stage. The house gradually takes shape, not a makeshift hut, but a highly aesthetic structure. With a thatched roof to shelter from rain and sun, and a cool, flat bamboo floor. This is the dream of many, a lake view house, actually on the lake. $1 million view, no city smog. The plot changes pace abruptly when the creator decides to transform into a hunter. He puts on diving goggles, grabs a homemade crossbow, and plunges into the deep blue water. The underwater world appears mysterious. He swims gently, holding his breath, waiting for the opportunity. And then, thwack! The arrow tears through the water. A large fish has become a trophy. The scene where he surfaces, holding the fish, slicking back his wet hair, truly exudes the wild and masculine beauty of a man mastering nature. But the best part is not catching the prey, but enjoying it. He brings the fish back, doesn't eat it immediately, but hangs it on the kitchen rack to smoke. This elaborate processing shows he doesn't just eat to live, but lives to enjoy. Watching the fish turn reddish-brown under the heat of the glowing coals, the layer of fat dripping glossy, anyone watching this part has to swallow their saliva. And then, the most touching moment of the movie appears. He sits on the bamboo chair he made himself, tearing a piece of white fish meat to give to Mr. Black. One man, one dog, sharing a meal amidst majestic nature. There is no loneliness here, only friendship, sharing weal and woe, and simple happiness. Mr. Black eats deliciously. Perhaps in this dog's eyes, this is the best meal on earth. Better than any premium kibble. Full stomach, time to move. Our main character leaves the raft, heading deep into the jungle with his four-legged companion. The forest welcomes them with immense green and ancient trees. Here, he demonstrates profound knowledge of botany. He knows exactly where the delicious bamboo shoots are. where the fatty wild yams are hidden deep in the ground. The image of him digging the soil, while Mr. Black runs around scouting, creates a very interesting adventure atmosphere. Returning to the raft with the loot, he embarks on a mysterious new project. He weaves thin bamboo strips into circles. At first, I thought he was making an animal trap, but no. His creativity exceeds predictions. He camouflages the cage with green fern leaves, turning it into part of the forest. And then, the comic situation explodes when he kidnaps a beautiful, purple-red wild rooster and puts it in there. It turns out he is building a villa for the chicken. The rooster looks around bewildered. Perhaps it is also in culture shock when going from a homeless chicken to suddenly staying in a luxury Lakeview apartment, also camouflaged in eco-green style. This is the segment that took me from one surprise to another. He chops a wild palm log, splits it in half, and starts mincing the inner core. The red color of the tree core looks very strange, like ground meat, but he doesn't eat it raw. He takes it to filter with water. It turns out this is the ancient way of extracting starch from trees, sago flour. He patiently filters out the fiber, waits for the starch to settle, then cooks it. The pot of sago soup boils, turning a shimmering yellow and thick. He spoons it into his mouth, his face radiating satisfaction. Maybe to us, it is a strange, bland dish, but to him, it is the essence of heaven and earth, a precious energy source that the jungle gives to those who appreciate it. If you think this guy only knows how to chop bamboo and grill fish, you are dead wrong. He is also a genius mechanical engineer. He starts assembling a giant cylindrical structure out of bamboo, looking at first glance like a giant washing machine drum. He designs a system of rotating axles, levers, and winches. Everything is carefully calculated to operate smoothly underwater. He drops that giant machine into the lake. It is a super-level fish trap. He uses bait and a one-way mechanism. Fish can get in, but can't get out. The suspense rises as he starts turning the winch to pull the trap up. The rope goes taut. The heavy trap slowly rises from the water, and the result does not disappoint the audience. A huge fish is thrashing inside. Mr. Black can no longer keep calm at this point. He runs to the edge of the raft, barking loudly with excitement. His bark seems to speak for him. Long live the master. This is the peak of intellect. We have a feast again tonight.